Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mom, and welcome back to another video. These videos I'm trying to do at the very least once a month so that I can kind of talk about how things are going, what's going on in my life, because outside of live streaming, making my posts on Facebook and on Twitter, there isn't a whole lot of other video content that I make at the current moment because of work and because of personal life. And so because of that, I decided to just kind of like make these videos for at the very least the time being are going to be like a vlog kind of thing. I'll be doing a monthly vlog kind of categorizing my life over the year of 2022, and my hope is that by the end of the year I'm making more content than just one video every single month. But for the time being, I appreciate everyone who comes and watches these. I've had some really good feedback too. Every single time I make a video, a lot of people come and watch them, and I appreciate that. I really deeply appreciate that. So if you like this video, please make sure to like. And if you aren't subscribed to me yet and you're coming from Facebook or from Twitter or from anywhere else where you see me, be sure to subscribe, because again, I'd like to do these more often in the future and to just talk about how life is going and just, yeah. And my hope is, again, by the end of the year to have more of these made, either on a semi-weekly basis or whatever. But I want to make more content in the future. But that's kind of like going into a later topic. But anyway, how am I doing? I am doing great. To kind of cut out the fluff, my job that I'm currently at has gotten way less stressful for me. And so because of that, I am doing much better. I'm not stressing out as much anymore. And I'm able to focus back onto the content that I want to make for you guys. I did mention like a little while ago I was working on Minecraft videos. So that isn't something that has changed. I just need to restart because I started working on these videos back when a whole lot of stressful things were happening and I wasn't happy with the content. So that's something that I have to remake, but that's in the past. So we're not going to focus on that anymore. By the way, you guys might notice that I am doing a different kind of format today. My model is not on the screen. At least I'm pretty sure it's not on the screen. I'm not recording the model at the time of making this this voiceover. This voiceover is kind of just me talking, and then I'm gonna have what you see in the background, which should be me drawing something. I hope that the me of the future isn't so lazy. Please don't be lazy, me of the future. Draw something, because I want you to get better at drawing, and that's something we're gonna talk about a little bit later. But anyway. New video format. Not sure if my model's actually going to be there because I have to look down at my screen when I'm drawing, so that's going to be kind of awkward and weird. But anyway, the reason why I'm doing this is so that I can get all my thoughts out onto just talk all of my thoughts out, and along with that, I can show my drawing, because I feel like month by month I want to show my progress for all of my drawing. You know what? Okay, I guess I'll just kind of get into this right now since I'm talking about it a whole lot. I started drawing. Obviously, as you can see on the screen, I've got art that I'm working on. Whoa, look at that. I have no idea what it is, but it looks super duper cool. Maybe I'm working on a really hot anime babe, or I'm just drawing an octopus. I might be drawing an octopus because that's really good practice for me right now. Or maybe I'm drawing I have no idea what I'm drawing, but it looks really cool, whatever it is on the screen, and you guys should like it as well. So the reason why I got started drawing is I got my tax refund from the government. And I got enough money to where I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy a display tablet, which is really expensive. They're normally like upwards of $200. Mine was like $250. It's the Huon 13. It's a really good thing. If you want to get into drawing, I would suggest saving up for something like the Huon 13 or 12. They're both pretty similar in price, but I started drawing, and so far I'm really happy with my minimal progress. I actually used to draw when I was a teenager. I was really into fairy tale, and I read the manga, and I wanted to draw Urza because Urza was one of my favorite characters. And so that was like the biggest thing that I ever drew before I stopped drawing. And I had legitimately have tried to pick up drawing, but like beyond that, I really don't know how good my skill is. So I'm trying to rediscover my skill and just get better at drawing. So I picked it up because I'll be honest with you guys, I love art. And I really, really love having art. The problem is I don't have enough money to pay for all of the art that I want to have. and that's a problem. So I want to learn how to draw. So some of the more complex things that I want to have drawn that'll cost a lot of money, like pictures of me doing certain stuff or pictures of me in certain scenes, like at my desk, that will cost a lot of money. I can just draw on my own, and I feel very confident that I can get good at that. In fact, a lot of my family commented when I was drawing stuff as a teenager. They're like, you know what, you could definitely really draw nice, and so that is something I'm going to be learning. My plan for drawing is I would like to draw once a week on stream. I want to see if maybe that'd be a Saturday or Sunday thing. I'm not sure. But I don't really want it to replace one of my days playing Minecraft. I thought about it and I was like, I really don't want to do that. And the reason being, it would just take too much. And I mean, that's one of my best days playing Minecraft. A lot of people watch me on Saturdays, so if I were to play, or if I were to draw, it would probably be, not during a normal slot for, playing video games on Facebook. So that's what's happening. And again, for most of these, for every single one of these videos going forward, I hope I remember this in the future, but all of these videos should be me drawing, showing how my craft is doing. And yeah. Don't ask me for me to draw you anything yet, because I'm terrible. Obviously, as you can see, I mean, I'm whatever I'm drawing right now, it looks absolutely beautiful. But I'm not ready to accept something like that. Unless you want me to draw you something very horribly, then I guess you can pay me a few dollars for that. But yeah, so that's something I'm working on. That is a hobby that I would like to incorporate into my pastime as just like another thing I can do. And yeah, I'm really happy about how it's going so far, and I already think that I have potential to continue growing. So I'm really excited about that. Whoa, that is one of the big things that happened so far for the month for me. Second thing that happened, I don't know if I will show it on screen. I probably won't show it on screen. If I do, please remember to show it. I hit 2,000 followers. As of the time of recording this is April 14th. I just got home from work, so that's when I'm recording this. I am at 2,015 followers. Now, that number may or may not go up by the time that this video goes up. Maybe it'll go down by one or two. I have absolutely no idea. But I am up to 2,015 followers. So I've broken the 2,000 mark. So woo, exciting. I'm going to be having a celebration stream tonight, which is really exciting. If this video goes up before that, I might encourage people to come watch, but otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Yay, thank you guys so much for 2,000 followers. That's like, really massive to me. Mostly because I've never had that many people follow me on a social media platform ever. Like, ever. The most I had before that was on my Twitter. And I'm not sure what I thought. And that really doesn't count, because on my Twitter, I used to roleplay before I became a VTuber. Like, the model that I use is something that I roleplayed with, and it became my model for when I did VTubing. And so a lot of the followers I have actually used to come from roleplay, and a lot of those people, like, I would say that more than 50% of the people that followed me on Twitter probably don't use Twitter anymore, or are inactive, or just see me and don't remove me as somebody that they follow. Because I have, because my Twitter is, in actuality, if I started over, my actual follower count would be probably somewhere like a couple hundred people. Which, yeah, I honestly don't care. Twitter is not a platform where my presence is hugely. In fact, I've removed most of myself from Twitter in general, just because it's not the platform that I find myself heavily putting investment into. The platform that I'm more interested in growing my my Facebook. So I really don't care how big my Twitter is, but that was the biggest one that I had before my Facebook grew. Twitter was the biggest platform for me. So being over 2,000 on Facebook, one, that still sounds weird to say, and I think it'll sound weird for a little while, but two, it's also just like, that's really cool. and I'm really happy to be in that spot. So if you are one of the amazing people that has followed me on Facebook, thank you so much. And if you don't follow me on Facebook, why not? I mean, if you don't like Facebook, I understand. A lot of people don't like Facebook. A lot of people in the States don't like Facebook. And I can mildly understand that because I didn't used to like Facebook. But thank you for all of your guys' support. It really does mean a lot to me. And I hope to continue on to 3,000 or, all the way in the beyond. The sky's the limit. I've made the goal for myself. This is a goal that I often tell myself and I tell others. My goal is to become the biggest VTuber or female VTuber or mom VTuber. One of those three. I'm okay with one of those three. I don't know if biggest female is possible. I don't know. The problem with finding VTubers on Facebook is a lot of them don't make it easy to find them. Like you type in VTuber on Facebook, it's very hard to find people. Like typing it in for myself right now. In fact, I'm actually gonna do this while I'm doing this here. Typing in the word VTuber, the biggest thing you'll see is a group called Commissions for VTubers. That has 29,000 people on it. But like that's it. Beyond that, like there really isn't a VTuber that is hyper prominent. Like there are people that didn't make pages that are just actual people that have followers. And the biggest one that I see that's on Facebook has about 6,200 followers. So I'm kind of basing my journey on that number because I haven't really found anyone that's bigger. Nobody I can see is bigger than that. So that's my kind of goal, is to be above that and beyond. But anyway, thank you guys again so much for that. My goal is coming true. As an octopus, didn't really have a whole lot in my life. I kind of built myself from the ground up. I've earned all my money and I did all my stuff. And now I am working to become the next big thing. So I'm really grateful for all of that. I can skip over the drawing thing since I have a list here, by the way, that I made up because these last few videos have kind of been rambling, but this time I made a list. So I already talked about drawing, but whatever I'm drawing, oh my goodness, it looks so cool right now. Anyway, and I've already kind of talked about what's next for me, but I'll kind of brisk over it again. So now that my life is kind of cooling down work side, I am going to try and work on more secondary content. That includes videos that are besides this one. I don't know how often they will be made, but I do want to make video content that is edited and made to look nice. So that is something that I'm going to do. I actually have a format that I'd like to follow for YouTube or Minecraft videos. So that is something that I'm going to be working on. Don't you guys worry. That is something that I want to do. It just takes me getting over the hump of doing it a couple of times. And once I do it, bam, I'm doing it and doing it and doing it. So that'll take a while, but eventually you're going to see it and it's going to be amazing. Beyond that, I'm also just going to continue posting on Facebook and running all of the stuff that I've been doing. And right now my road is up to 10,000. I'm on my road to 10,000 followers, and then after that we'll move on and move upwards. So woo, that's really exciting. Speaking of videos and video formats, the next thing I kind of wanted to talk about is I've been studying. Okay, so maybe this might be cringe for a couple of people, but I know a lot of my audience really likes this guy. I've been watching and binging a lot of Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast has quickly become one of my favorite YouTubers to just study because every single one of his videos is massively successful. I don't think any one of his videos is under 1 million views. I think they're all hyper successful, and I want to make content like he does because he does really great content. So I'm studying his content, I'm studying his thumbnails, I'm studying how he makes his videos, studying all of it. I can't invest thousands of dollars obviously into every single video, but I mean maybe in the future I could, but I'm studying him and I'm studying how he does his stuff and I'm studying how to be big like he is. So that is another thing that I wanted to talk about because he is very influential and I really like his content. It's very wholesome, very nice, and a lot of people can enjoy it. And again, I know it's a little bit cringe. Some of it is cringe, and I think some of it is intentionally cringe. But I really enjoy his content, and I want to make content inspired by his content, if that makes sense. So that is something that I'm working on. And anyway, I think that's it. I think that is it. That is all I really wanted to talk about. I'm going to continue working, continue drawing, continue making content, continue working on Minecraft. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Minecraft, if you guys haven't watched the streams or paid attention to my Facebook page, I did just finish like 2 weeks ago building a super duper awesome castle in Minecraft. It's really gigantic. It is called Castle Dreadnought, paying an homage to a friend. But it's really big, really nice, and right now I'm working on furnishing it. We're going to put a whole bunch of nice stuff in it. And then I've got to work on making the village around it, so we have peasants to live. Excuse me. So I have peasants to live around the castle and work for me. But anyway, I want to say thank you to everyone who watched this video. If you've made it this far in the video, since this is the end of the video, if you've made it this far, I would like for you to tell me what your favorite fast food is. Because that is me. You replying to this comment is going to tell me if you made it all the way through the video and stuff. So if you enjoyed this video, if you've gotten to the point in this video, tell me your favorite fast food. And yeah, just tell me your favorite fast food because I want to know. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave it off for the rest of the day. Just again, a really quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, like the video because YouTube really likes it and it pushes it further into the algorithm. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, because that also forwards the YouTube algorithm and it allows me to find more people on this platform. And share this video with someone else. Feel free to share it on my community if it hasn't been already. Chances are I probably will share it in my community, but share it with people so that they can see it. Show them that I am your favorite octopus mom VTuber. That is a very big niche, I know. But anyway, other than that, I'm going to let you guys go. You all have a fantastic day, and peace.